Okay everyone, so now we are learning the other functions. There are some predefined functions just like the message box function, input box functions, which are already defined into the system, and except that there are some other functions. So here we are starting those functions. The first function we are having is the strcomp. This function is used to compare the two strings. In the program, we have to simply write the function which is strcomp. Then afterward, we have to pass on the bracket, and inside the double quotes, we have to pass on the first string. Let us suppose that the first string we are having is Ankit. Then double quotes end, then comma, we have to pass on the second string. Let us suppose that Verma. So these are the two strings we have passed here. We can store these two strings into some variable, let's say s1 and s2, and we can also pass like strcomp s1 comma s2. So we can pass direct strings or we can pass on the variables if you want. Now afterward it is going to compare these two strings. If both strings are equal, then in that case it will return the 0. But if the both strings are not equal, let's say the first string is greater, in that case we'll give you the result in the positive, just like 1. Or if the second string is greater, then it is going to give you the negative, because second is greater, then afterward it is going to provide the minus value, just like -1 or something. It is going to check the sky values, just like it will compare the sky value of first with the second. Now this way it is going to compare the sky values, and after that it is going to calculate the result. So this is the first function, which is the string compare, which is called strcomp. The next function we are having is the lcase. As the name signify, L stands for the lower case. So it is going to convert the string to the lower case. Let us suppose that in the code we are going to provide this function like lcase. Then afterward we are going to pass on some of the string. Let us suppose that we are passing here ANKIT. Now you can see that A is capital, other are the small. So now afterward, what will be the result? The result will be all into the lower case. So here we are having the output where we are having the A small, then other will remain small as it is. So that will be the output. Now the next function we are having is the uCase. As the name signify, this function is going to convert the string to the uppercase. If we are writing into the system, that is uCase. Now in the bracket, if we are going to pass some of the string, let us suppose that we are passing the Ankit here. Now afterward, it is going to return all the string into the capital letter. So here A will be as it is, then afterward NKIT. So this is how all will be coming to the capital letter. The next function is ltrim. Ltrim, that means trimming from the left hand side. So we can say that it is going to remove the leading spaces. If we are writing ltrim, that means it is going to remove the leading spaces. Then in the bracket, we are giving certain space here. Now afterward, we are going to provide the name. Let us suppose that Ankit here. Now again, we are providing certain space. Now closing the bracket. So it is going to remove the leading space. Leading space means the space which is coming before the name. So here, the leading space, this one will be removed. That means normal Ankit will come. So this string will be written. Afterward, the space will be as it is. So this space will be remain as it is, but the previous space is removed. So this is called the ltrim. Now the next function is rtrim. Trimming from the right hand side, that is the rtrim. So that means it is going to remove the trailing spaces. Now we are writing rtrim and applying on the same string. So rtrim in the bracket, we are having the earlier spaces, then afterward we are writing, let's say Ankit, then afterward we are having the spaces afterward, then we are going to close this. Now these dots are identifying that there is nothing, there is simple space we have provided. Now we are applying the rtrim function here. So it is going to remove the spaces which are after the name. So that means trailing spaces are removed. So earlier spaces will be same as it is. Then afterward we are going to provide the name. Then the trailing spaces are removed. So we should know that if we talk about the ltrim function, it is going to remove the leading spaces. And if we talk about the rtrim function, then it is going to remove the trailing spaces. So if in your name some spaces are present, that will be easily removed. Now the next function is the trim. Trim function is going to trim. Here it is not mentioning left and right. That's why it is going to trim from both the sides. So it is going to remove both leading and trailing spaces. Let us suppose that we are writing here trim. Now inside the bracket we are going to pass a string. In the double quotes we are giving certain space. Then afterward let us suppose that we are passing the Ankit here. Then after again we are giving certain space, then quotes end. So this is the trim function we are applying, where we are having the space before the string and after the string. Trim is going to remove both the spaces, means the space before the string it is going to remove it, and after the string it is going to remove it. Trim is the combination of ltrim and rtrim, because ltrim is going to remove the spaces from the leading side and rtrim is going to remove the spaces from the trailing side. So trim is going to remove from both sides. That's why it is the combination of ltrim and rtrim. So both the spaces are removed. We are only having the string, that is Ankit here, and there is no space before and the after. Now we are discussing the next function, which is the mid. Mid stands for middle. If we are having a string and we want to take a specific characters, then the mid is used. So mid is going to return specific number of characters. Let us suppose that we are using this mid here. Then afterward in the bracket we are passing sum of the string. Let us suppose that ANKIT. Then afterward one space, then VERMA. Ankit Verma we are passing here. And afterward we are passing comma 5. So this is we are passing. Here we know that 5 means fifth character. So we are starting counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means starting from 5 and afterward all the character it is taking. We know that space is also counted as the character. Now starting from fifth character and afterward all the characters, we know that 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So all these characters will be coming starting from the 5. So starting from the fifth character, we know that the fifth character is T. So the answer of this will be T. Then one space, then afterward V, E, R, M, A. So starting from fifth character to all the remaining character, that will be the answer. So here we are going to find the specific number of characters using the mid. The next function is ASC. ASC is used for the ASCII value. So here it is going to return the ASCII code of first letter from the string. Let us suppose that we are writing here ASC, that is for the ASCII value. In the bracket we are passing certain string. Let us suppose that we are passing here Ankit, so that is the string. Now it will only take the first letter. The first letter is A here. Now the first letter ASCII value it will give. So the first letter ASCII value which is A, and the ASCII value is 65. So 65 will return. You can simply pass ASCII A, then it will give you the 65, or if you pass ASCII Ankit, again it will take the first letter. So it is only bothering about the first letter. It don't have to deal with the other letters. So that is the ASCII value. Now the opposite of that, we are having function which is the CHR. If we are having the ASCII code, then reverse of that we want the character, then this CHR will convert it. So CHR function is going to return the character of given ASCII value. Let us suppose that we are writing here CHR, that means provide the character. Now in the bracket we are passing 65. We know that 65 is the ASCII value of A. So this will return the corresponding letter, that is A. So the output of ASCII value 65 will be converted to the character A. Now the next function is the now. This function is going to return the current system date and time. If we are writing here simply now and we are passing the bracket here, now this is going to return the date and time. Suppose today's date is 06, then 10, then 2021. So that is today's date. And if the time may be 11:31:54, so it is going to return this. Now these are the all other functions. Now to understand these functions, we are going to take a real life example of the program. So with the help of program, we will understand that how we can use these functions. So this is the .NET program. Here we have created one form, which is the form 1, and we have dragged and dropped one label, which is the label 1, and afterward we have given the text, that is the other function. Now afterward we have dragged and dropped one button, that is button 1. Now this button text we have changed with the click. Now double click on this button, this coding will open, and here we are having the coding, which is public class form1. So this form1 class is created. This public because form can be accessed outside. Now class is ending with the end class. Now afterward inside that we are having the coding of button. Sub is the void, then this is the end sub. Afterward private because button is the part of form, it cannot be accessed outside directly. The name of function is button1_click. Now we are passing the two parameters here. This is one parameter, this is the second parameter. Now handles button1.click means whenever we click on the button, this code is going to run for the button. Now the first statement we are writing is MSG box, which is going to display a message box. String compare. This is the first string and this one is the second string. We know that both string are Ankit, so both are same. In that case, if the string 1 and 2 are same, then answer will be 0. So here one message box is displayed where the answer is 0. Now we are pressing on the OK button. Now the next line is message box. So one message box is displayed. Here is the L case, that means the lower case. So Ankit, this is going to convert to the lower case. We can say that all letters are small. So now click on OK. The next line is message box. So again message box is printed. U case, that is for the upper case. So in the bracket we are passing the name Ankit where the first letter is capital. So all are becoming capital. This is the upper case. Now click on OK. The next line is message box. So again one message box is displayed. Here we are having L trim, means from the left hand side we are going to trim that. We know that in this Ankit we are having spaces leading as well as the trailing. So earlier spaces are removed, means which are earlier, they are removed. Now you can see that here is the Ankit and also the space is afterward, but that is not displayed because space is not showing, but yeah, space is available. So now click on the OK. The next line is message box. So again we are having the message box. Now R trim means from the right hand side we are going to trim. Here we are having the spaces from both sides. Now the right hand side spaces are removed, but leading spaces are still available. Now you can see that here the spaces are available, then afterward Ankit is present and afterward it is removed. We can compare these two. Here the leading spaces are removed. Now if we compare this, here the leading spaces are available. So that's why this name is coming slight more distance as compared to the previous one. So now click on OK. Now here we are having the message box. So message box is displayed. Trim, that is going to trim from both sides. Here we can see that leading and trailing both spaces are available into the Ankit. So both the spaces are removed from here and we can see that only the name is coming. Now click on the OK button. The next line is message box. So message box is displayed. mid, that is going to provide the middle values. So Ankit Verma from this line, then 5. So from 5th place, we know that if we start, A is 1, N is 2, K is 3, I is 4 and T is 5. So starting from 5 and going till the end, we are going to display all. So here you can see that T then space Verma. So that is displayed here. So now press OK. The next line we are having is MSG box. So message box is displayed. Afterward ASC for the sky value. Now complete string is given, but the sky value of only first letter will be taken. So here only A will be considered. Now this A sky value will be returned, and that is 65. So now press OK. The next line is message box. So message box is displayed. Then CHR. Whenever we are having the sky value, it is going to convert to the character. So now 65. So sky value 65 is converted to character, and that is nothing but A. So A is displayed. Now press OK. Afterward, we are having the next line, which is the message box. So one message box is displayed, and here is now. Now is going to return the current date and time. So here we can see that this is today's date and the time. So these two are displayed. Now click on OK. So our program is over. This is how we can use the different functions to take out the string and compare them, find out the dates. So these are the other functions.